millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you. Get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black.
Everybody, it's your girl Constance Carter. What's up? Thank you all for being so patient with your girl. Thank you. Come back. Come on in. I know I'm late, but I have good reason. Can anybody tell me the reason why I'm late? Come on, you guys. Come in. Keep getting unplugged. Listen, I put on there that I was going to be late, so you can't get on me too bad. You guys see that I was coming on at 11:35 and not 11 like always, right? Did you guys see that I was coming on 11:35 today and not 11? But there was a reason. Can anybody tell why I came on at 11:35? Anybody know? What's up, Holly? What's up, Holly Enterprises? Anybody know? Anybody see anything different? No. I got my hair braided this morning. So there's this place called Nadine's here in the DMV. I don't know if you guys heard it. It's like went viral on TikTok, but I go there and get my hair braided and they're like 24 hours. So last night I decided about 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, I got to get my hair braided tomorrow because my friend April Sampe, she was like, what's going on with your hair? She said yesterday. And I was like, you don't like my hair? She was like, your new growth. And I said, you don't like my new growth? And she was like, no, your new growth is doing new growth things and you should do something about it, which I knew I was going to have to do anyway, because I have to speak at Melanin Con. And if you are in around DC, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Melanin Con is happening. And I'm excited about that. I'll be speaking at Melanin Con. I'm trying to find the flyer so I can show you. I'll be speaking at Melanin Con. But I couldn't be out there looking crazy. No, that's not Melanin Con. I couldn't be out there looking crazy. There I go. I couldn't be out here looking crazy representing DC, with the new growth. And, but the cool thing is Nadine's is 24 hours. So I didn't go to sleep until about 1 o'clock in the morning because I was taking out my braids. And then I got up at 4. And so that's the reason why I'm late today, is because I was at I went to go get my hair braided. And then y'all, when I got to the braiding place, my Tesla, because I still got this Tesla. Anybody sells cars, by the way, I'm about to buy me a new car. But anyway, I had to go to the charging station because I only had like 18% battery on my Tesla. Anyway, y'all, so, this has been a crazy morning, and but I wanted to come here and I wanted to talk to my good girlfriend about all this shit. So yesterday I wasn't really on social media. Yeah, was y'all on social media yesterday? So I ended up getting on really late. And I seen this whole firestorm about Shannon Sharpe. I was like, the hell? I mean, it was on everybody's timeline. Everybody had a think piece. Everybody was talking about it. All my friends had different types of things they was talking about. And so I was like, oh shoot, so when I thought about talking about this today, I hadn't even done any research. So the cool thing is when I went to the charging station, I was able to kind of look at what was happening with everything. And this dude. But before we even get in there, I want to bring my girlfriends up. Let's first bring up. She's a regular. She be on here every week. I don't know. Do you know who it is? You know who it is? She come on here. She like, this is why I got it. I can't talk about stuff too serious today because we got my girl coming in. What's up, April Sampe? You always doing some crazy stuff.
Girl, I be learning. Like, the crazy part is like so many people do not understand why they're broke. And listen, I mean, all jokes aside, there's a secret to breaking the broke code. So for all of you broke motherfuckers out there, if you don't have this book, you suck like a crackhead on Shannon Sharpe. You know how I did that there? Did you see that?
You are so nasty, April. You are so nasty.
Well,
she normally says like a crackhead on a
Shannon Sharpe.
Oh my God, April, what's up? You know, we didn't even talk. So first of all, I didn't even shout out all the people that's watching. So let me shout out the folks that's watching today. Y'all crazy. April, everybody is saying what's up. Everybody loves you. Everybody's saying what's up. Hey, April. Hey, April. Hey,
They
April.
don't love me, Chad.
When I say they suck, she always finishes it and says like a crackhead on a penis. That's April's saying. I've never. So anyway, April, we have some mature people here that are watching. You can't go and do things like that. You can't say
That's why
like
I changed it to Shannon Sharpe.
So listen, I didn't even get to talk to you yesterday because you were so busy. We didn't really talk. And
I know, and that hurts my heart. It really does.
Whatever.
No, seriously, because you're an awesome human. I don't want you to know that. You know what I mean? Because then it'll cost you more money to get your hair braided because your hair gets all big. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you know, when we did talk yesterday, I called you because I think we hadn't talked all day. And I'm like, oh, I'm pissed because you answered the phone. Because how are you going to answer the phone, but you haven't called me all day? Like, I'm thinking maybe you're in the hospital or something. So I was like, okay, she's not going to, if I call her, she's not going to answer the phone because something is super wrong. So I had attitude when I did finally get a hold.
And rightfully so, Constance Carter.
Yes.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I might have been mentally in the hospital.
Yeah, she is crazy. But let's shout out all the people who's here from Palestine, Texas. I see Miss Maddie Jackson. Hey, Miss Maddie, what's up? Holly Enterprises. Hey, you guys, and I haven't even gotten a chance to do it. And that was another reason why I was mad at her because I needed her picture for a flyer. If you are in or around the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area on June the 5th, we are going to have a Get Financially Lit mixer at Focus Social Club in DC. Focus Social Club. That's where we had it last year. And guess who's going to be performing?
Oh,
does anybody know who's going to be performing?
No.
Does anybody know who's going to be performing? APRILSAMPE.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yes, April Sampe and her band, her live band is going to be performing. We haven't even posted the tickets out yet, but I just want to let you know, you guys are the first to know. Nobody knows yet, April. We haven't even put it out there yet. Nobody knows.
Secret. Strong enough for a man, but pH balance for a woman.
Yes. So April's going to be here. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff that weekend. April also is.
You're going to be in the building?
I'm going to be in the building. Yeah.
I'll be doing talk to people about the, about not being broke.
And how to be unbreakable also.
You know what?
Being broke and unbreakable. Yes. But here's another thing. I don't know if you know, probably for the last 5 years, I've been going to the Capitol Jazz Festival. Okay. One of my favorite concerts to go to. I go to it every year. I was not going to go this year. I was not going to go. And I am only going one day. But the only reason why I'm going this one day is because April Sampe is going to be performing with Malcolm Jamal Warner. And I heard some of the music yesterday. It was dope ass music, April. I love it. I'm excited.
It is.
And it's Sunday, right?
It is Sunday. Be there.
Yeah. So me and
all the DMV folks. Can I ask you really random? Because you're from the California. Over in the California, did they ever have like some hype man that always said "be there" and on the radio station?
I think so.
Okay. So here's the thing for all my DMV cats. That's the thing, DMV cats. Y'all know that y'all used to get your tickets at all 6 Mortons now through Monday. Be there. Do y'all remember that? Am I the only one? Please, if y'all remember that, because don't make me feel old. But for all of y'all who remember that, like throw a black fist in the chat, please. Please, just give me one fist so I know that it's not.
Nobody.
Well, okay, because it also went up to 7 Mortons because they had 7 Mortons at one time, but it started at 6.
What's a Morton?
Morton's is where you would go get your clothes and things. And yeah. So no, I'm the only one. Do I have one? I don't have not one fit. Damn.
No, nobody.
That sucks.
Nobody.
Well, I'm embarrassed. Listen, this is embarrassing. There's crickets. Y'all can put crickets in the damn chat.
Nobody knows anything that you're talking about. So I'm going to move the conversation along. So listen, let me tell you something, April. When I seen what was going on in the headlines, I was like, okay, it was funny. I thought a whole bunch of stuff. But before we even get into it, let's bring somebody else in. Let's round up the conversation again. You want to do that?
Please and thank you.
Okay, I think another one of our Net sisters are here. Net 7 sisters. What's up, Mr. Hari?
Hey guys, hello. I'm rolling as I'm waiting on these black fist comments.
Nobody's
No.
the black fist ain't coming.
Yeah.
No, it's not coming today. So nobody knows Morton 6 or Morton 7. I had no idea what you're talking about.
You guys keep me cracking up. I love it. I love
Maybe
it.
it's because nobody in here is from the DMV.
Might be that.
Anita is from the DMV, but she doesn't even know what you're talking about.
And your hair, look, go hair. Okay.
Oh, you like? You
go
like?
hair.
You like?
Go
This is
hair.
I change my hair like every 2 months. You know, it was like red, it was blonde, it was brown, it's long, short, all that stuff. And this is the longest I've ever had my hair in one style. I've had my hair in braids for a year. This is crazy. But when I went there, you guys, I wish I could show you. Wait. Let me show you. Hold on. Oh, let me show you. Hold on real quick. Let me show you.
What, are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you real quick.
Wait.
I'm going to show you. Wait.
Tell us.
Wait, I'm going to show you.
What you going to show us?
I'm going to show you real quick.
I'm so hurt behind this whole Morton's thing. I'm really hurt.
Nobody knows.
They really
I'm still
don't.
waiting on these comments. Yeah.
I don't think they're coming. And like nobody in the chat is from the DMV.
But they said hi. They love you. They welcome you.
I love y'all too. She's from
They
South.
really don't. They really don't love you, April.
They really don't. No, it's okay.
She's laughing at you. Anita's
They
laughing.
are. They're laughing.
They're laughing at you and not with you.
I'm waiting on the black fist. But it's like, where are they at?
Nobody's laughing with
The
you.
shade.
Nobody understood you.
No, at all 6 Mortons now through Monday. Be there.
Listen,
No?
they are here, honey, and no one.
Okay, wait. Peace in the world. You don't remember, like at the end of all the commercials on WPGC or 93.9, you had that Bama in the back talking about 6 Mortons now through Monday.
They say Bamas.
Yeah,
We don't say Bamas.
Did I just say Bama though?
Yeah, you're
Wow.
from the DMV, so you say
I am,
Bamas.
but I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But you don't remember that? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Who remembered it?
Yes. Yes.
Who?
Yes.
Who remembered
I
it?
think that they're just being nice. Oh,
I don't care. Damn it. They gave me the love.
They
And I
just wanted you
wanted
to shut the hell up, and they wanted us to move on so that we could talk about Shannon Sharpe. That's all that this was about. That
my
has
heart was
nothing.
broken. I just needed to know that I'm not the only one who remembered.
Nobody
those
knows.
commercials.
Someone said
Now through Monday. Right.
Someone said, huh?
I'm geeking, y'all. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you how my hair was before, because I was always getting
super blonde, and they were saying that you were bleaching your skin and your
Oh
hair.
yeah. I got accused of bleaching my
You were
skin.
bleaching your skin, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm skin bleaching.
I'm a cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, yeah. All right, okay. So this is the one right here. So I went to this is what I looked like before I went in.
So the last couple of months, my hair's been like this, right?
Bald.
But this morning, I made an impromptu decision to get my hair braided. So I go to this place called Nadine's. You can just walk in without an appointment. So everybody was scared, but this lady was checking to see if my hair was long enough so that she could braid. So then I walk up in the mother, and they was talking mess about your girl.
Good morning. Good morning. Y'all talk about me? Yes.
So at first, they had to blow dry it out to see if it was long enough to grip for real. Then after that, she went ahead and washed it since she determined it was cool. But now here's the real test, the braiding. Now it's coming along, but see, you see they have a few people working on it. And then they tend to take shifts. A couple of other people begin working on it, and a few more people working on it. It's kind of interesting. And then some more people working on it. Very interesting. Let me tell you something. I ain't never seen no stuff like this in California. Now she's finished. And here's the final product. Don't I look good? Yes, hunty. This is going to be my look for the next couple of months.
And it only took them 15
And it
minutes.
lasted for a year.
Look, it only took them 15 minutes.
First of all, they're open 24 hours.
They're open 24 hours. So they actually have the whole, it's a like a little shopping center, and they have all of this, the whole little shopping center. They rent the whole, so it's about 100 Africans in there that are braiding hair, and it'd be like 3 or 4 on the head. So I had, for the most part today, 2, but sometimes I had 4. So it was mostly 2 people working on my head, but there's 24 hours. So I was actually going to go at midnight last night, but then I just was like, let me just go to sleep. I'll just go at 4 in the morning. Huh?
How long did it take for them to do it from
4 hours. It took about 4 hours today.
I remember. Look, shout out to Rama, y'all. I had hair at one time. Like I had a big old afro, and there was a wonderful human named Rama who used to braid my hair. And when I tell you that woman would start my hair at 4 a.m, but it was only her, and she would finish at like 6 p.m.
Yeah, it would take about 11 hours
on a
for me.
consistent basis.
It would take about 11 hours for me to get my hair braided. Yeah, and I just locked it.
But I don't know. I'm thinking I might go ahead because look how long it is, y'all. Like y'all don't understand. For those of you all who have never been to an April Sampe show or have never seen me, this is the longest my hair has been since 2008.
Yeah,
this is long.
I love it.
Yeah, no. I've been to an April Sampe show and I've never seen your hair like
long, right? I love your hair, by the way. It does look very, very pretty on you, Constantine.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? Thank you. Why? Thank you, April Sampe. Why? Thank you. I'll take the compliment. But before this, I was red. I was, I was short. I was
bleaching your skin though. Also.
And the skin bleach. Yeah. So the skin bleach, I guess, happened when I moved to the DMV. Yeah. Wow. Did you notice?
Maybe when you were in California, we just didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's possible. Or possibly I was out in the sun more and I was just a little bit darker. And then it snows here.
We're going to go with that, but I think that's a lie. I think that's an excuse that you're giving to people.
Because I'm really bleaching my skin.
You're clearly bleaching your skin. I've never seen a person that light skinned before.
Yeah, they said, somebody said, how am I going to speak on black things when I bleach my skin and I have blonde braids?
Clearly I think that makes sense.
You think it makes perfect sense? How am I pro-black when I got blonde braids?
Solomon says that Haitian women bleach their skin, so that's probably why they.
A lot of African women bleach their skin too. I mean, I've seen them.
One thing I won't say is a lot because that angers me to my core when we say a lot.
Okay, so I've seen a lot.
I'm just saying that, like, I've had a lot of wonderful friends, or have a lot of wonderful friends.
Oh! I'm looking on my TikTok. Hold on, really quick. So I want to show y'all something too, because me and April got into a debate about this, and we're gonna get to it. I promise you. I promise we will. But April, I need to take a poll real quick because I was looking at my TikTok and I did a post about April, and then Jahari, I need you to.
Oh dear God!
Yes, I need you to chime in too. I need you to watch this. Watch this.
What?
Chime in. Watch this one.
So I'm having a debate with my good girlfriend about the word scared versus scary. So I was talking to her and I said, she hella scary. And she said to me, I am so upset because I've never heard anybody use the term scary in that manner. That's so crazy. Now she's from the DMV. I'm from California.
We speak proper English.
I posted it on my Facebook page, and a lot of people were like, "Nah, I use that word too." And not many people from the DMV chimed in, but mostly people from California. It was like, "Nah, I use the word scary." For example, with your scary ass. My question to you is, how do you use it? She said, so if I'm afraid to fly, am I scary to fly? She really asked me this.
Because that makes sense.
You're scared to fly. I would also say that you don't like to fly with your scary ass, or your scary ass don't like to fly. What about you? Or is this totally foreign to you?
It might be a Cali thing because your ass is scary if you too scared to fly. Your scary ass.
No scary ass. So I said something about being scared. She was like, I am so upset that you're using it like that. Like I said, conversate or something. Or like I said, yeah, she act like I said conversator. She act like I said, what's another word that people be trying to say? People say when they be trying to be intelligent.
Be more Pacific.
More Pacific. I'm gonna ask the audience though, for real. Do you guys use the term scary as in like, oh, that's really scary, or with your scary ass? How do you guys use the word scared versus scary? Because April act like she never heard it before.
So I'll tell you, I think I told you the first time I ever heard that word. Did I tell you? The first time that I ever heard that word was actually in the District of Columbia. I was in a play called The Golden Girls.
A play called what?
The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls.
the funny part of being in said play is there was a part where while we were rehearsing, they said, if you need to change any parts, let me know. So I was like, oh, there's a typo.
You said there's a typo? You said that out loud?
I did, because I'm like, there's a typo. It's like, with your scary ass. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to say scared ass. No, I think that's a thing. That's, that's what people say sometimes. And I was like, say for what? Because I don't understand. The way she explained it to me was great. And I then understood, because it angered me initially when people would say, why are you being so suspect? And I'm like, or she's suspect. And I'm like, what does that mean? This was 100 years ago. I do understand how to properly say it. Okay, I know to use it in a sentence. But she was like, instead of saying they're suspicious, she would say they're suspect. And I was like, oh. So y'all have to understand, okay, I've always been brought up to speak of the proper Queen's English. Okay.
Woo, she said there's a typo. I'm going to go ahead and change
I
this.
I said it was a typo. And everybody looking at me like,
She said, what planet, because it's not the planet called Black, are you from?
that's pretty much what I'm understanding from you is, so because I speak proper English, I am not Black. Is that what I'm probably saying?
Well, because you don't know how to.
That sounds very ignorant of your. That
Your
sounds
family is from the South. Your family is from the South. Your family is
Let's just
from
deduct some
And
points.
the funny thing is, somebody said Louisiana and Texas. My family's from Louisiana, but I will say this: everybody in my family is they're all educators. So if you said one thing incorrectly, you would be slapped upon your face.
Your mother is a teacher, so I get that. But so you can't say what your scary.
And then my father. The funny thing is, if you hear my father speak around family, it's a whole different ball game. But my father worked for television news, so.
April, enunciate the scary ass.
Your old scary ass.
Legacy said my mom is white, but the sad part is we city people talk different. So double A. So let me ask double A though. So you guys don't say scary ass? Y'all don't say that? Y'all don't say with your scary ass? Y'all say you guys are scared? You're afraid of me? Is that what you say? She's just afraid of me. That's what you guys say?
Nah. I mean, in all seriousness, no. You'd be like, why are you scared? Like, or I mean, like it wouldn't even be that. It wouldn't even be that. Like, we wouldn't get to which old scary ass. I mean, that's like you talking about, what's up, Mark? You old Mark ass buster. Like, no.
I need to say African American colloquialism, but clearly not in the DC, Maryland, or Virginia.
Listen, and also I'll put
Florida. What's up, Florida? Huh?
I'll say this: DC and PG County.
Okay, double A's from LA. Okay, so she know about with your scary ass. Okay.
DC and PG County. You have to realize that we have all been brought up with a completely different standard. You know what I mean? Everybody has been taught that you are. Everybody was in what is it? Either you were hood as hell, or you were in Jack and Jill.
Yeah,
it's like there was no
in between.
When it
Let
comes
me tell
to
you this: I met at least 2 people who said that they're from Southeast DC. I told you this, April, and they had not met a white person in person until they were teenagers.
What? And yeah, that's
in person.
Very accurate.
That's how Black Chocolate City used to be.
That's very accurate.
You know what? I think Ice Cube did bring scary ass worldwide because
he made it more mainstream.
He said it in one of those movies. He was like, "Get out of here with your scary ass."
On Friday. On Friday. Yeah. But I grew up. My mama and them said it with your scary ass.
Yeah, I mean it's normal for us. So
she's so scary. Ass scary. Girl, if you don't get your scary ass up in that room before I whoop your ass, your scary ass. No? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Anyway.
So Shannon Sharpe, you say, going around screwing children.
Well, let's talk to Solomon. Hi, that is the stupidest thing Black people say to each other. Truth is, white people were the uneducated, illiterate people. So speaking properly, it's Black. Hating on Black people for being Black or literate.
Come through, Solomon.
You're right, Solomon. You are so right. You know what?
Come through.
I am not
Solomon.
going to elevate whiteness as being proper, but there is an AAV, African American vernacular, that we do have as African Americans. We have a different dialect of American English, which is
And
different
go.
than the King's English. Okay, Double A, you feel me? West Side, baby. Yes, you feel me? Double A, shit. Shut your ass up. Get your ass off of here with that bullshit.
So love our people. I swear on mothers. It's so funny because I'll be that person who will switch it up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Be
That
like,
shows-
"Oh, okay, you
Look at
talking
Solomon.
about,
That shows our culture. Shut your ass up, Solomon. Shut your black ass up.
With your scary
You
ass.
so scary ass. All right. That shows our culture. Anyway,
You know who ain't scary is Shannon Sharpe. He wasn't scary.
Let me tell you, Shannon was like, I would like to get my penis sucked.
Oh my God.
with
Well,
this,
before this scandal came out, you know, he went live.
what's up,
Wow.
Raymia?
I mean,
What's up, Raymia? You want to hop on with us?
Hold on, can I put Raymia out there? That dress that you had on, I want that dress.
Raymia, come get online with us, Raymia.
And change your picture to that dress, to you in that dress. She had on
What
this silver dress with the little. Yeah, Raymia was wearing this.
So Raymia is part of
dress.
Net 7 also, and she is a stylist.
Honey.
Hold on. I need to show y'all something. Hold on, because Raymia is getting ready to have Runway for the Cure, and I want to just show you real quick.
Is it in June?
Hey Raymia, when is Runway for the Cure?
Can I walk? And also, can I have that dress?
She said no, you can't.
Where do you see that?
That she said no.
Yes, she said no. I asked politely, I asked in front of a whole bunch of people. So you see how she said yeah?
Oh, I just kind of had an inkling. No, she was saying yeah that she wants to come
It
online.
doesn't matter, but as far as I'm concerned, she said yes to the dress.
No, I need to. Where is I need to show y'all because I need to represent my sis because she did the damn thing. She had Runway for the Cure. She does this breast cancer event every year. What month was that, Raymia? Shit.
Oh, I would love.
It's 11.
So she normally does it with Next Level Entertainment. And they do the pink and white party at night, which I've been to a couple of times. But this year, Raymia said, no. I'm going to do it on my own this year. I'm not going to do it with them. And when I tell you, sis killed that shit. Her thing, she had it at B. Smith's, I guess, restaurant over at the station, whatever the station y'all have out here, the train station, I guess.
Go ahead and do the what is it, Morton's? Is it on that radio?
I need to,
you know what? Because of Raymia. Because
does Raymia know what Morton's is?
Raymia. It was Raymia, Union Station. Raymia, were you born in the DMV? I think she was. We all having a conversation with.
We
Raymia.
really are, but you know, while
I want to get to Shannon Sharpe, but I need to show y'all. I need to represent.
Okay, so while you're pulling it up, I do want to.
I got it. Hold on. It wants me to log in, but oh shoot, hold on. Let me log in. Damn. Okay, hold on.
Travis is like, we talking about Shannon. Okay.
I know.
Well, real quick, because I want to point this out. Because I don't know how much time do we have? This is the question.
Go ahead. Just go ahead and point it out.
So I wanted to point out that they had a wonderful, heartfelt conversation on the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the fact that he is 173 years old compared to the woman that he was screwing, who's about 10.
Right.
Now, I could be a little off on the ages, but as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty accurate. 10 versus 178 years old.
Yeah.
Why are you screwing a child that young? And now what I'm not mad about, I don't think he's lying. That's the messed up part, is I don't think he's lying. Meaning, I really don't think that he was that she didn't consent. I think she consented to having sex with him.
It was a setup?
173%.
Yeah.
But why are you sleeping with somebody who is young enough to be your grandchild?
I don't think anybody believes her. And I think that's the sentiment of everybody. I think everybody is like, why the hell is he doing this? Because he is 54. She was 20. Everybody said 19. I seen 20.
Ma'am, I
Huh?
think that the ages that I just said were more accurate than what you just said. 54.
Well, if the ages you said are accurate, we're calling him a pedophile. So let's clarify.
Hey,
She was barely of age, right? He gives me cringe all the time. Did you see the interview he did with Glorilla? Like the way he talked to her. I mean, she was just having a good time, but I was just like, ew, cringe. Like, I don't know. So, and she's way young too, And so yeah, he does give me cringe. His show is entertaining, but he's a little bit too old to be messing with somebody. And I hate to say too old.
I like how you said a little bit too old, though. I like how you said
he's a little bit out of her age range.
What do you mean a little? A lot. No. And Charlamagne said it correctly, which is funny because out of all people, Charlamagne was the one who said it. But Charlamagne was like, it's the same as if there's a 30-year age gap, I want you to consider when that person was born. You get what I'm saying? Because when they were born, how old were you? You're 30 years old when this person is born. Sir, ma'am, sit your ass down.
Yeah, it's the fact that this girl is a child and he felt comfortable enough. But there's so many things that I want to break down with this because, just his pure.
Raymia?
Huh?
Raymia said he had a sex addiction. I'm like, who doesn't, honey?
Well, he went live while having sex on accident.
That was on purpose because everybody was calling him gay. So he was like, "Oh, Maria, whatever her name was, Michelle." He had to make sure he said the girl name because he knew everybody thought he was gay, so he didn't want nobody to think that he was. Okay, hold on, y'all. I finally got and then we're gonna talk about Shannon Sharpe for real. But let me show y'all Raymia. This is Raymia. Runway for the Cure, and then we
need to talk to Travis. So y'all remember what Travis said, but go ahead, Raymia.
All right, let me get on Raymia real quick. Okay, what is it? Where is it at? Facebook. Okay, I gotta show y'all my girl because she's getting ready. When is your next Runway for the Cure, Raymia?
May 11th, Mother's Day. You know what she said?
DC at Union Station. The fashion show was held in former restaurant renowned chef B. Smith. Now, right out the gate, my girl Kim Booker came through with the baby.
Keep on losing you, overcomplicate. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging.
Okay.
Can't seem to hold on to. Hey, people that know me best.
This is Raymie's clothing line, the rebirth of style. Don't they look good?
Keep on losing.
There go my girl Raymia.
And look, there goes my girl Raymia right there.
That's what I said, October 18th.
Here's Miguel Wilson's line.
Yeah. How many mistakes do it take till you leave when I'm left with my hand and my face already?
And I had to end it with my girl Kim Booker giving it to you once again. Serve. Yes. Sachet. Go, Kim. But at the end, it's all about raising money for the cause. And this was so sweet. Style Channel and Raymond were both pouring into each other. Say cheese. And then we hit the after party. Shout out to DJ Shablaz. And then I had to get a picture with the lady of the day. Congrats, Raymond. So freaking proud of you.
Yeah. Let me tell you why this angers me to my core. Because October 18th. I can't wait to be in town.
Yeah.
Who said Mother's Day? Who said Mother's? Oh, it was last year Mother's Day.
No, it was around October. Runway for the Cure was around October. It wasn't a whole year ago.
Okay, well.
First of all, breast cancer is near and dear to my heart. I lost quite a few family members from breast cancer. So sorry, but that whole, just the fight, thank you for that. And that fashion show looked so amazing. The fashion looked so beautiful.
Way better than I expected. I mean, just
oh my gosh.
Awesome. Come through talent. That's all. Like, let's just talk about the fact that she's talented as hell.
Yeah.
And then doing something good, you know what I mean, has a great cause. Mm-hmm. So yeah, win-win at all costs. I need 3 outfits for the month of June.
And Raymia, I hope you did what we talked about doing. because we talked about some things afterwards too. So I hope you own it. Okay, all right. Listen, Shannon Sharpe.
Comments.
Huh?
Wait, comments. Oh, child.
3. Well, really quick, let's listen to the voicemail. I mean, let's listen to the.
I feel like that was role
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a bitch to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do.
Now that's some dumb shit right there.
I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
No, it's not. Okay, so
she was baiting him.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I don't think that it was.
Yeah, she was baiting him. He and his dumb ass.
Okay, so if you actually like watched a lot of the other things leading up to this, supposedly she's on not a porn star.
OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly her OnlyFans focuses on like dominatrix and all of the other stuff, right? So this was like supposedly a role play. That's why he said you didn't play the whole thing. And so if you notice, there's a lot of pauses. If you were listening to it on the TMZ, there's a lot of pauses, but you hear sounds. I think they were masturbating and having like a little freaky ass conversation.
Oh, I'm disgusted.
I mean, I'm sorry to tell you that's what I believe.
No, I'm just disgusted by the fact that he
said
he's that slow, like everybody else said.
But that's the thing, though. This has been going on. If it's been going on for a long period of time, and you've been messing around with somebody for this long, you know what I'm saying? Like,
can I share something with you? This is what I think.
Big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy.
I agree that he's a big dummy.
What was I doing in the back?
You big dummy. You big dummy.
You could do the exact same thing with somebody your own damn age. You can be freaky as shit. In fact, older women are freaky as fuck. Like, why? 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 And a lot of them now look better.
No old ass woman. What?
Yeah, go back to Travis. Travis, sit down. Like,
what is old, Travis?
How old are you?
12. She's 12 years old.
I need to be a little explicit.
Old and should be in college. And you talking about I don't want no old ass woman. Is old 30? He could have had a 35-year-old.
First of all, if you are over 40, you probably have erectile dysfunction and you can't even keep up with a woman your own age. To get yourself a young woman, you probably got to take a pill, a blue pill, a macaroon or something, but you're not rocking like you think you rocking. So yeah, you don't want no old ass woman because she probably could outperform your ass, Travis. Sit your ass down. But look at what Dr. Umar said, because I can't really take him serious, but I thought this was funny.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
But look at the comments from India Ari.
If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro queens?
I can't take that Negro serious. I was looking at the comments. India already got a little sleeping. This says we not worried about this.
Yeah, maybe black women should just sit this one out.
Somebody said,
we're not protesting anymore, right?
Don't bring her home.
We're not protesting, and we're sitting this one out because you brought this on yourself.
Is that what it is? Are you disgusted because she's white? I'm asking the people, are you disgusted because she's white? Are you disgusted because of her age? Are you disgusted because he was dumb enough to get himself caught up on a damn video and didn't allow this young girl to take videos of him and audio?
That part. They took video.
Big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy.
Anytime that you have money on the level of a Shannon Sharpe, there's two things. Number one, Shannon Sharpe was about to get a deal or in the process of getting a deal on the same level as a Joe Rogan. This is one of the reasons why I think that this is coming out now. It's the same thing that happens with people, the likes of Bill Cosby and like whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's find a way to kick you all the way down. However, go back to the big dummy, because you big dummy. Why would you do it with somebody who has nothing to lose?
That part right there. You do it with somebody who has absolutely nothing to lose. You don't play like that with somebody who has absolutely nothing to lose. That is insane. And
well, if that's her thing on OnlyFans, does she got other fans? Like,
I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but she was in a relationship. She was in a relationship with Shannon Sharpe, number one. Number two, this all happened
stupid ass
around the time that he was fucking Maria or whoever this chick is. This all happened around that time.
Oh, so, Maria, the one on Instagram. That when
right
live on. You gotta click all these buttons to get on Instagram Live, but somehow he didn't know what happened. It was an accident.
Bullshit.
Come on, Maria.
Yeah.
Listen, the fact that this 52-year-old man, he can get even Monique said, you can get a woman your age, but did he really have to pay for the pee?
No,
he
wasn't paying. Supposedly he wasn't paying her. That was his girlfriend.
So you turn a hoe into a housewife. Is that what we do? So you turn a hoe into a girl. Is that what they do these days?
Supposedly she was angry. That's when they quote unquote broke up. Around the time that all of that happened, supposedly. Oh, her name is Michelle. My bad.
Michelle. So he made an OnlyFans profit.
But now he's going to pay her. He wasn't paying her because it was consensual. We was in a relationship. And now the relationship is over. And so now you are one of my fans and you owe back pay because you haven't had to pay.
But the thing about this girl is 20 years old. That
exactly. So why else am I interested in you when I'm 20? I heard 19.
I keep hearing 19.
It started when she was 19, and then now she's 22.
So why else am I interested in you other than you are Shannon Sharpe coming with that Denver Bronco money?
That's all I want.
So let me give you the rundown of the timeline real quick because I got a timeline. Okay, so 2023, Shannon Sharpe, 56, meets a woman, Jane Doe, at a Los Angeles gym.
That's how they called her a woman. She's a child.
They began a nearly 2-year relationship, which she later described as rocky and alleges involved coercion and abuse. In September 2024, Sharpe inadvertently live streamed himself engaged in a sexual act with another woman on Instagram, Michelle. The plaintiff claims that this incident caused her significant emotional distress. The plaintiff alleges that Sharpe forced her into a car, took her to her apartment, and sexually assaulted her in October 2024. January 2025, Sharpe allegedly visits the plaintiff's apartment under the pretense of giving her a combined Christmas and birthday present. She claimed he sexually assaulted her during the visit. On April 21st, she filed a lawsuit in Nevada. and she seeks $50 million. On April 22nd, his attorney denies allegations, describing them as a gross lie and characterizing them as a shakedown. On April 22nd, her attorney, Tony Busby, and that's what gives me great pause, because I don't know if you know about this slime bucket. He looks like an ambulance chaser. When a few months ago when they had the whole Jay-Z thing, when he had the girl with autism who took a train to and
after the award show,
after the award show, and she bumped her head, and the white boys that wasn't out yet was at the party, they raped her too and all that. He was the attorney for that. And when I saw his face on there, and everybody was like, yeah, Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z was with Diddy, and I seen him, I was like, yeah, no. I just by the virtue of him being the attorney, look how sis looking at him in the background. Right there, he loses credibility for me. This moment has no merit.
Less likely said it's not the young 19-year-old woman's fault. It's the 54-year-old black man's fault. And I would say I agree, but I don't think it's either of their fault. I think it's the attorney's fault. I think the attorney put a bug in. I mean, don't get it twisted. I think Shannon Sharpe should not have been fucking some child.
He shouldn't have put himself in that position. Why are you paying for
in that predicament? But I really do believe that all of this is coming out because that attorney was like, "Oh, this is a payload for me. I'm about to get money."
Well, we have legal, and then we have moral.
Yeah, he's not a pedophile. Right. But I still think that anybody under the age of
anyone who wants to date someone with that less significant of life lived experience has to be a little bit dominating, right? You want someone who's not very confident or doesn't know any better. And so I feel my personal thoughts is you preyed upon that young girl. I don't know her. I don't know all the facts. I don't know the information. But by doing that, so that you said her OnlyFans was for dominating purposes and all this stuff. Yeah. So he engaged because that's what he wants to be dominating. He wants to be in control. He wants to be in charge. And so that's why you would pick someone who is that much younger than you. But is it illegal?
So let me pose the question then. Let me ask you guys this. I'm sorry. Why would he offer her $10 million?
Because he should have paid. If you're going to be,
I don't think that's what it is, though. I think that's
that's the exchange, right? You want to dominate me. You want to be in control. You want me to be submissive. You want me to let you choke me out or whatever. Pay me.
No, I think it's very clear that the attorney that they're working with is a horrible attorney, because why is Shannon Sharpe even why is he coming out with anything? He shouldn't be saying anything. He should keep his whole mouth.
He shouldn't have said nothing. He made it worse. So
any attorney,
shakedown, and I don't have the clip. That it was a shakedown.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I do have though, which I did not read yet, and I wanted to save it for us to read together, is the text messages that I heard were completely gross between the two of them. I haven't seen it. Okay, so I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. That was her to him. I know you missed this big juicy ass. $25,000 for each cheek. That was a message to him. We believe the video has been heavily edited. Okay, some more text messages. Day 2. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to me.
Okay. I heard that.
I want to put my tongue in your asshole and then marry you. That's from her. That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me, from her. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. These messages are just sampling of a broader pattern of graphic sexual communications.
Can I tell you how unsexy that shit is? Oh, baby.
Put that big black baby in me.
Black baby in me. Ooh, give me some of that big black baby juice.
Big baby. Baby lazy. Lakers in 5. That's all I can hear him saying. Wow, that was disgusting.
That was gross.
I think she was mad that she didn't get that big black baby. That's the issue.
She
ain't
didn't
getting
get that
baby.
big black baby. It's called a big black check.
She right. That's what I'm saying. She wanted a big black baby for a big black check. She ain't get it, and she was like, "Well, there's another option." He assaulted me. No,
That's
he
so
didn't.
sad. That's sad for the brother, and that's
You
sad
asking
for
for
little
it. You
Miss.
have to
You
go
know
back.
what? Here's the thing. Let me show you something. This man. This man. Wait. I'm trying to. That's what happens when you don't prepare. But this man has a whole. Huh?
You're getting your hair done, and that's more important. Seriously, everybody knows.
Thank you.
Everybody
but
knows.
You got a grown ass daughter. You got a grown ass daughter that's older than her. You know what I'm saying? Like, where can y'all see the grown ass daughter? This is his daughter. Why are you playing on the playground when you got a child that is older than her? It's your daughter.
She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. Well, I mean, the blessing is that she didn't get a big black baby with this other girl.
He got a grown ass daughter, and you over here in the playground with this little white girl. Like, that's what's disgusting to me.
Sweet Pleasures made a great comment. Y'all see it? Cancel them both. Go ahead. Let them all be canceled. Everyone must go.
But are we canceling people like he's living his life?
I got a big black baby.
That's the only way you can read it. I've got a big black baby to put inside of you. What the fuck? Who says that? Can we change the subject for 1 second?
Yeah. Wait, just one thing. 25,000 per cheek.
And she had a BBL, so she said she had those big cheeks. He probably paid for.
So she already was asking for.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit after I heard it.
Her dumb ass just played herself because she really could have got $10 million and lived the rest of her life cool. But now she's probably going to get nothing.
What if he really did like mind control her? And that's a real thing.
Probably did. Why else would a 56-year-old man be with a 20-year-old girl? Because he's trying to mind. That's across the board. It ain't just Shannon Sharpe.
So then you had her thinking that you were really in a relationship and she was, doing things to satisfy you and all these things, and then you went live with somebody else on social media, and now I'm upset and my feelings are hurt.
Her prefrontal cortex, that's his fault. Again, as a mature man, he should be
as a father
and a father with a daughter. Right now, if his daughter was moving like that, I'm sure he wouldn't like it. But at 20 years old, she still got 5 years before her prefrontal cortex is fully developed. And you have a grown-ass man.
She's 22. She's 22. She has 3 years.
She's 3 years. So you're a grown-ass man who has lived 3 more lives than she has, experienced the world, and this is what you doing, my nigga? Oh my God!
Actually, the problem is us. Older women shaming his kinks.
Oh, is that what we doing? We're shaming his kinks?
Because if he would have had a mature woman,
right, being responsible.
No, and I'm gonna see that's the biggest issue that I have. That like there's so many beautiful women over the age nowadays. What's her name? Miss Ernestine. Miss Ernestine is like 70-something years old. Got the body of a goddess. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the vegan lady.
The
bodybuilder vegan.
This woman is absolutely gorgeous, bad as hell, and this woman's in her 70s. My point is that there are so many women beautiful between the age of 35 and 75. You know what I'm saying? That you could have just
been 5.
Well, look at what Mathala said. But it's cool when an old white man date young women. No, it's not. We're not saying that. We ain't.
No.
Men across the board. I often wonder.
All women, men and women. Sorry,
and I can't even date anybody more than 5 years younger than me because we haven't had the same experiences. We don't listen to the same music. Like, what do I have in common with you? Okay. What does this 56-year-old man have in common with this woman outside of sex that he can have a conversation with? They haven't been raised in the same century. They don't have the same. They're not of the same generation. They have this Negro is from the deep South where his grandma cooked neck bones and all that shit. And you got
big arms. Big arms.
Yeah, yes. Big old neck bone arms. And he talks about it very often where he had to use an outhouse and everything else. And
That's the point,
is this his bucking getting free? Is this slave mentality that he had that he always wanted to get with somebody like that? Is this him dominating?
I think it's
the man?
I honestly think that it's a thing that you want to know that you still got it. So I'm gonna put myself out there. It has nothing to do with age. Huh?
He could have anything. He
can
have something decent.
But I'm just saying in general, and I think we all go through this.
And Madonna, sorry, not just Cher.
Say it again, sweet potato. What'd you say?
Not just Cher, but Madonna too. They like dating the younger.
And that, but I'm just,
yeah.
right.
Remember when Drake threw up in his mouth when she kissed him? Somebody said she probably tastes like a pack of Cools and some alcohol.
I just threw up in my mouth. I think that it's an issue that everybody has when they're when they're getting older. They want to know that they still have it. And for me, I want to know I still have it. So every once in a while, I'll step out like, hold on, wait. I want to put on my cute little outfit and shake it fast and watch myself. There's never going to be a time when I would even entertain anyone. If I wasn't with my husband, I wouldn't entertain anybody under the age of 45.
Right.
Oh, well, the young boys, they
look.
have it.
Travis with reparations. He get his reparations. He
living his life. He's living his life.
Let me tell you something.
Go to Booker.
Booker?
Yeah. I actually agree with that, Booker. Like I live in a military area and I see it a lot around here where you'll see a younger woman with an older guy. And I feel that it's because for that exact reason. He is able to dominate her. He is able to tell her what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Still a child.
She's still a child. And think about even like when you talk about getting reparations, you can't get reparations, brother, because you don't got the power. And I'm just gonna make it plain and simple because look at what happened to Bill Cosby. I can't say that he raped any of them white women, but I can tell you what, if any of them was black, he would not have went to prison. But the fact that the allegations were not from not one woman of color, they were all white women. He fucked around and found out, went to prison for it. And so you can't play them same games. You can't try to get reparations because them men do not like your big black ass messing with they women. Somebody said Monique told him, and you sent me the video. Monique did tell him. That's what she
now
said.
I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs. Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. I do. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old, get you an old out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah, because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. So he thought I was going to be scared to yes, I'm talking. And I know old gal, she'll be good to you. Her name is Elladora.
Not Elladora. Listen, Elladora got them arms, y'all. I'm going to tell you, Elladora got them arms. She will cook for you. She will clean your house.
The turkey with, listen, I can make a mean smothered turkey. I make a mean smothered turkey. I make
them arms, Constance. You don't got
listen, I make smothered turkey wings at least once a month.
But you still don't have your own. I'll also say this. I'm sorry, y'all, because those of y'all who know. But the one thing that I can say about Shannon Sharpe, right, is he got that nose. So he's working with something. He got that.
I don't think she knows.
He got a nose. Woo! Shannon Sharpe got that nose. He look like he's working with something.
What does that mean?
That means he got a strong nose. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Ladies, those of you who know, look for the nose. Nose be knowing.
Remember when Cat Williams was talking about Jonathan Major's nose and he was really describing Cat Williams? What was it? This one right here? Damn, where's it at? But can we hear it?
No.
I can't hear it.
But he went in on Major's nose.
He went on Major's nose, but he was really talking
about Shannon.
I mean, about Shannon. Yeah, it was so funny. He was basically describing Shannon.
I'm telling you though, but both of them got that strong nose. And they
have the strong black man features. You know what I'm saying?
I love me a good strong nose.
Wait. That's part of giving you the world. First of all, they went around the world for 2 years straight telling any women that would listen that this was a good-looking Negro. Mm-hmm. Since when? When did y'all start liking a big nose? And when did y'all like a little head and a big jaw? When? Since when? That look like my daddy. When you start liking my daddy? You like black people's features like that? If this ugly nigga is good looking, then all niggas is good looking. Anytime you see them telling you something you can't believe, just understand it's a play.
He was basically describing.
And well, he pointed at him. He pointed, but I'm telling you, who them noses, and they can smell. Ooh. And the feet too. The feet, but honey, you gotta see the nose first. You see the nose, then you can look down at the feet.
It's funny because Monique said then two can play that game. She was like, "Oh, honey, I bet he got big feet
and a big old nose."
You said you said you could tell by the walk though, April.
I can also tell by the walk, but we're gonna start with the nose.
Okay.
April is dangerous. If you know, you know.
You do.
Where was all this, George? Where was all this energy for Jada?
Oh,
that's a good point.
Because Jada,
there was a whole lot of energy for Jada. Are you kidding me right now?
Didn't we have a conversation about Jada?
Yes.
So I was gonna say, where were you? Is the question.
Right. Everybody had heat for Jada. What the hell are you talking about, sir?
These comments got me just like, wow.
That nose and that mouth will make it do what it do, baby. Girl, my daddy might be watching this.
Wow.
We're just talking about noses.
If she was my lady, I'd sick her on a slow. Wait. He talking about you.
He talking about
you. If she was my lady, I'd sick her on a slow as freak Shannon Wu. They saw him from. Huh? Oh, maybe he's.
What? Oh, this sounds like some.
Write that again, Mom. Write it again, and then we'll read it again. Okay.
That sounds like something store put in a song.
But I just.
April said my daddy has the biggest nose, and okay. I don't know if we want to know about your dad, Solomon.
Anyway, this conversation has went left.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that we want to know about anybody's daddy.
No.
And I'm
not unless he's somebody's daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Kanye West, can we have a conversation about the look? Speaking of things that are uncomfortable.
And listen, this dude.
What did he do now?
Huh?
What did he do now?
Wait, Holly. I need to let this marinate real quick. Because y'all, I could do smothered turkey and oxtails, man. Just so you know. April's a vegan, so she can't do it.
But I know how to cook smothered turkey and the oxtails.
And I can do the smothered turkey and the oxtail. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about Kanye.
I've been watching basketball. Playoffs are on. I haven't.
Okay, so Kanye West said that him and his cousin had an incestuous relationship and they were giving each other oral sex.
Oh my God. Who is allowing him to put this out on social media?
And then I think yesterday he said something like, I just glanced at it. He said something
like, it's a song. He wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Absolutely not.
And then yesterday he said something about when they all went over to Kylie's house, she had Playboy magazine, vintage Playboy magazines on the countertop, and his kids was there. Sir, didn't you take your wife to the Grammys and she was butt ass naked at the Grammys?
That is accurate. She was in fact butt ass naked. That is the most accurate way to describe his wife.
I'm trying not to judge. Because I like to let people live their life, but you want to be upset because your sister-in-law or ex-sister-in-law had Playboy magazines out and about, vintage ones, and your wife has a video that you proceeded to have children with her.
Oh, there's really a song? There's really a song about it?
Yes.
I guess that's the way
that's
he
what this
meant.
is about. That's how this even came about. He literally.
No,
You haven't heard the song, Constantine?
no, I don't want to hear the song.
Yes, he was like, so the reason he wrote the song is because supposedly he was feeling bad about his cousin who supposedly shot someone who was pregnant or something, and so is now in prison. And so he feels really bad about what he did, or the fact that he was the one who introduced gay porn to his cousin, and he was performing oral sex on his cousin up until the age of 14.
Wait. Who was he? Kanye was doing these things to
Kanye
the cousin?
was performing fellatio on his
on a boy cousin, a younger.
Was he older than his boy cousin? Was like it was like molestation?
Yes.
He's admitting to molestation.
I think he was older, yes, and he feels bad about it. And I mean, one thing that I will say, in my opinion, as it relates to Ye, it's one of two things that's happening. I believe that either, everybody knows he's trying to get attention, but
yeah, you can't want it. The man already got $1 billion. Like,
yeah. He's trying to get attention, but what I don't understand is why. Because there's certain things that I believe when it comes to Kanye West. I do believe that people have been manipulating Kanye West for many years.
No.
Yeah.
He molested so he can go to. Is the statute of limitations up? Because he can go to jail.
No, they don't have that on sexual assault cases.
And he was too. Because
Kanye
Kanye West,
the boy was 6.
But hold on, wait. We don't know how old. Yeah, I was about to say we don't know how old Kanye. So Kanye was 7 at the time, and he was 6. So it's only.
So who did it to Kanye? Because you had to learn that from somewhere.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what I'm trying to understand. Somebody said he's a clone. Haha.
I'm sure you believe that.
Kind of, but no. What I believe is that he's been manipulated, or he just really does want attention. And I'm like, this is not necessarily attention that, when it comes to Kanye West, I believe that if you notice, whenever people start to take him under their wing, or whenever he is being controlled by somebody, he always comes out being extra, completely outgoing, crazy, versus the not self-centered, that's not the word I want to use. When Kanye West first came out, he was, what is the word I want to use? When he first came, cocky. He was cocky as shit, right? I'm like, yo, I'm totally all for Kanye's cockiness. But since other people have been taking control of him, it's gone from cocky to crazy. And I'm like, is it somebody else doing him? Or is it really him? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I have a lot of questions.
I've asked 3 of them. 3. Go ahead.
I mean,
3.
When he's producing this music, when he's putting this music together, who's there with him to say, do you want to rethink this? Is this the way you want to put this out? Like, who is there? Because, and then who's agreeing to put this out? Like, I understand that maybe music is his outlet and his way of healing, right? But and as I'm saying this, I'm thinking about people write memoirs, they write books and say, this is what happened to me and all that. Yeah. But like, I'm at a loss. Like, that's sad.
Remember, he also said his mama was a lesbian.
Yeah. But he said that, but that's the thing. He found gay porn, gay books. So that's what made him.
None of that is really relevant. What's relevant is that you put in a song how you, as a child, were giving head to your little cousin, and that's just not okay. How gay porn,
but who's putting it out? That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
all very dark.
If you're putting this shit out, because if you're looking at music, even if you're just going ahead and uploading it yourself, somebody else still verifies a lot of the stuff that you're putting out.
Right.
He has handlers That's the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, he has handlers. I don't believe that Kanye, that's not the same Kanye. Now, you say clone. I'm not going to say that that's a clone, but what I will say is that his mind is, I don't believe his mind is here. I mean, it's his.
And let him make that. Maybe he made that music or whatever for healing, and it wasn't supposed to be released. He's a grown man, because I was about to ask, where's the supervision, right? Like,
but that's
where's
all
the love? Where's someone that's like, baby?
No. There was something that came out, so I don't know if y'all paid attention, but there was something that came out a while ago as it related to Sir Ye. And what had happened was there was a guy who was supposed to be his trainer or something.
Oh, yeah.
And his trainer was like, do you want me to, I can pretty much put you back into solitary confinement or whatever.
Give you medication.
Yeah. So it's like, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, when that happens, every time the trainer or he's with certain people, he all of a sudden goes from 0 to 100 real quick. And nobody's paying attention. Nobody's talking about that. But it came out, and the trainer actually said these words.
Yeah.
So is it a Wendy Williams, Britney Spears type of situation?
And so, but instead of people saying, hold on, wait, why don't we pay attention to the people that they're surrounding themselves with? They don't say that. They're saying, what's wrong with this person? I'm like, but that's not how that person has always been. Why aren't we looking at the people that they're now surrounding themselves with, who are supposed to be their handler? To your point, you're Wendy Williams.
They about to put him in conservatorship trust. But
that's what I feel bad about.
Taking away from conservatorship, because he's giving them every reason to put him in conservatorship. He's giving them he's manic. He says crazy things. It's crazy. Yeah. Go ahead. This is really dark for me. Constance
is getting in her feelings. Do it, Constance. Go all the way.
Weird. This is weird.
Go all the way.
Yeah. It's sad. It's hurtful. It's scary that you can. I don't know the purposes why it was ever recorded and why it's out, right? But if it was intentional, like if he recorded this to intentionally release it, it's sad. And it's scary that you can, lose your mind like that if that's what's going on. And his kids are big.
Right. And they know, and they can hear everything that's going on. Yep.
Yeah.
And so, maybe what Northwest needs to say, hey mom, I know you and dad ain't cool, but we need to.
But if you pay attention, see, that's the difference. If you pay attention to Northwest is actually more against her mom than her dad.
She loves her dad, so she needs to say, hey mom, can we take care of dad?
No, hold on. If you think about it, yes, she loves her dad. But if you think about how she calls her mother out all the time, but she never calls her dad out publicly. And it's like, hold on, wait. Maybe she's actually saying, maybe he really is who maybe he's not the problem. But go ahead. What were you about to say, Constance? Because you got some news.
It's 12:52, and I got to go to another podcast, and I think I may be hosting it. So I got to get off of here, y'all, because we started late, and it just started getting good. I just got to text from Kira.
Before we go, y'all, sorry, we got to go. But I'm sorry, Constance. My birthday is on Saturday. So if y'all, I want to get a shout out because I'm really excited about my birthday because, I'm about to be 28. Or 57. It just depends on the day.
Watch out for those Shannon Sharpes of the world, you young thing.
Happy birthday, April.
Who call it good addiction? It turn me on when they run me like a ninja.